Three. Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is Share a Beer 342. Here with Joe D here, and we got Zach and Mark there. Mark will be back in a moment. How's it going today, Zach?
Pretty well. How about you?
Okay, man. And Mark's hopping a squat there, getting the earphones on. He'll be able to hear us here in a minute. There he is. How's it going,
Hey,
Mark?
all right, I'm back.
We officially started the show.
All right,
Share a Beer 342.
342.
And so, what are you drinking, man? Let's talk about what you're drinking. You already showed us, but show the rest of them.
Guinness Nitro IPA, 12-ounce can. What does it say about it?
As far as we know, you said it just released, right? I mean,
I saw it in the
not
beer
seen
store last weekend. It says a group of brewers, blah blah blah. It's a part of their brewers project. It says.
Okay, all right.
Infused with nitrous, 44 IBUs, so it's more of an English IPA. 5.8%, and the hops are Admiral. Here you go, Zach. Admiral, Celia, Topaz, Challenger, and Cascade. So it's got a pretty good mix of hops.
Hey, is that a an 11.2 ounce can?
Well, let's see. Yes, it is. It's a fake 12-ounce can. I thought it was a 12-ounce can. It's actually 11.2 ounce. Psych.
Okay, they're saying here that it released in September.
Okay. Yeah, so a few weeks ago, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I just saw it in my beers over in Total Wine.
Yeah.
And I hadn't been there in a couple weeks, so. But it was created with passion by Luis Ortega.
Luis Ortega. Okay.
Brewer. So I don't know.
That doesn't sound very Irish.
No, no.
Luis Ortega. What's up with that? How many Ortegas could
It
there
says
be?
product of Ireland. So this must be coming out of the Irish brewery. Huh. So, all right. So I got an English pint glass here, for what it's worth, and it's got the nitro widget deal in it. All right, Zach. Before I pour this, here's the hop bill on it.
Oh, boy.
Admiral, Celia, Topaz, Challenger, and Cascade.
Huh. That should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, and it's 5.8%, 44 IBUs. So,
Topaz is interesting.
yeah. Ooh,
Topaz is an Australian hop, I think.
yeah. And it says it's a product of Ireland brewed by Luis Ortega. So, I don't know.
It's not real Irish, man. But in any
But there
case,
you go.
who are we? Yeah. Hey, look at that.
It's got that nitrous look. See the stuff cascading down in there? Yeah.
Dude, they will nitro anything at Whole Foods. I swear to God.
Yeah.
The place is awesome.
Yeah. So, super creamy. I mean, yeah, nice nitrous. And I love the waterfall action there.
Oh yeah, you gotta love that.
Very enjoyable. And yeah, it's got a pretty good it's a good mix of floral and citrus. Not real bitter. I mean, it's 44, so it's more of an English. That'd be more of a traditional English style.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the low end, compared to America at least. It's got a nice golden color to it, or copper color.
I think they're still gearing towards that session beer thing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they're not trying to.
It's not. It's not.
They're not trying to.
It's got good flavor, but it's not overly flavorful, I guess.
More of a European IPA, not
Yeah.
not an American.
Yeah, yeah. I would say
Make you puck your lips IPA.
yeah, no, this is pretty tame in the world of IPAs go, at least in that.
Well, that's cool. I'd still be anxious to try it, man. Hey,
Yeah.
would you recommend that beer?
hmm It's a drinkable beer. It's not like an American IPA, so don't think of it like that. Think of it more like just like an English style. Um, Pretty mild flavor. It's got a nice hop aroma. It's kind of a floral and citrus. Pretty drinkable, and it was only $6.99 for a 6 pack.
Oh,
So
wow, really?
yeah, which is although I just realized Joe just made me realize that it's actually not a 12-ounce can. It's an
Yeah,
11.2
it's
ounce
not.
can. So
Yeah, so depending on how you're looking
it's
at
a
it,
fake
there's
12-ounce can. I lost 8/10 of an ounce.
yeah. See, if you got 8/10 of an, how much is that times six, Mark?
Oh, geez, that's like 4.8 ounces.
See, skill, son. I'd be whipping out the calculator for that. I swear to God.
4.8
And
ounces, baby.
now see, if they were to give you that, they'd have to charge full price.
Yeah,
You know.
you're like 10.99 for that extra 4 ounces. You're the widget in there.
Nice.
Widget alert.
Hey, can you take a peek in the can? Is that the round widget or well, it wouldn't be the long widget, of course. It's not
I'm
a
using
bottle.
my widget inspection light. It looks like, wait a minute, it's a round widget.
Yeah, it's that round
Looks like a
widget.
little tiny, like a small ping pong ball. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty cool, man. I gotta start keeping my eye on the Guinness section of my
Yeah, it
beer
looks like they're coming
store.
out with some different ones.
Hey,
It's
and
nice.
Zach, what did you say you saw in a pack from
Yeah,
Guinness?
I got it was like a seasonal mix. Like, I think it was like a mix 18 pack of Guinness. And it had like 4 of the regular Guinness, but then maybe 4 like different like it was a pub ale. There's a red can. I still have some out in the fridge, and it was like seasonal brews.
Huh.
Hmm.
Okay. Cool.
You guys ready to try to guess my beer?
Sure.
I have beer trivia.
All right.
Beer trivia.
I can guess that beer in 3 notes.
Exactly. Yeah, excellent.
Multiple gold medal award-winning beer.
Okay.
The company is owned out of California.
Okay. So this is possibly San Diego.
Owned out of California. That's a trick. Okay.
Northern California. San Francisco, I believe, is where the actually ownership comes from.
Oh, okay. So we're talking
We're talking Anchor, maybe?
Anchor. Yeah.
The brewery is as old as Prohibition.
Prohibition.
Anchor Steam Brewing.
Yeah, is Anchor that old?
No.
No?
During Prohibition, they actually made cheese to stay alive.
Oh, who in the hell was that? That was it. Yeah. Dear God, yeah, you got me on this one.
It's always the good old Blue Ribbon beer.
Oh, jeez.
Look
Keep the
at
Army
you.
ASAP.
Look at you. Look at
They
this.
made cheese to... Okay. So they were fermenting. They just fermented dairy products instead of
It was called Pepsette cheese.
Pepsette. Huh. And what kind of style? What style was it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sucky.
And imagine if you still had some of that cheese. What it
Yeah.
would be worth.
No, I think they should go back and start making cheese to go with their beer. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, no, now if you still had some of that cheese, now that would be some hoppy ass cheese, wouldn't it? Real funky,
Yeah.
you know. I think you'd be kind of afraid to put that on a sandwich.
Yeah, probably.
More than likely, right? I don't think cheese ages that damn long, right?
No.
At least not as far as I'm aware. You can age cheese, right? But not
Oh yeah.
the.
I don't know how long. Yeah, you get
I-
cheese for years, but not like a century.
You know, yeah, yeah.
Also, Pabst China has its very own Blue Ribbon, 1844, and is a super fancy custom brew that will set you back $44.
Wow. I wonder what's different about that one. Is that one like? I mean,
Oh, looks really
so,
fancy and served in a bottle and a champagne flute.
do they use long grain rice on that one?
Probably.
I
Do
actually
they?
got long grain instead of short grain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, is that one more long grain instead of short grain right there? Now, what interesting beers did you guys have for the week? Yeah.
I went out quite a bit. Let's see, I had a couple of really good brown ales.
Hmm.
Um, had a nice double IPA from a brewery called Coda Brewing.
Okay.
Um,
Double IPA from Coda Brewing. Okay.
I had two beers that both involved cinnamon, and one I didn't necessarily care for as much as the other. That's for damn sure.
Let me see. Oh, so you did that review of that Blue Moon, didn't you?
Yeah, I
And
haven't had a blue moon, man. I can't even. I don't even know how long it's been. I don't want to offend Zach because that's his home territory right there, his home turf. You know. But yeah, I haven't had a blue moon, God, in ages. And it was funny how the minute it hit my lips, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's blue moon. Give me a break." You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it was just that familiar taste. Um,
So what they do? They
not
have
at
like
all.
cinnamon wheat beer. Is that what it was?
they actually used a long grain rice in there to try to get more of that, creaminess that's in a horchata. If you've had horchata,
Okay.
um, because it's a rice drink. It's a sweet rice drink,
Okay.
with cinnamon, and so
That's stupid.
they tried really. I mean, if you know that going in, and then you're seriously, as you're sampling, you're looking for
That's
it, you'll find it. But it's so subtle,
that's
so
the
subtle.
problem with every Blue Moon beer. It's like they show up at JBF every year with 16 different beers that are all the exact same thing. That, oh well, if you could really try.
Hmm.
I mean, it's like being a Browns fan. If you really tried, you remembered when it was good.
Oh man, the dog pound is seriously faithful too, man. Them cats are serious, man. Wow,
Uh,
the Browns fans are
so it's like
diehard.
16 variations of the same thing with nothing really being different.
Well, it's just so subtle, like Joe was saying. Everything
Yeah.
they do, I remember when they put out a Farmhouse Red, and you put it next to a regular Blue Moon, and still couldn't tell the difference. It's like you even called this one a red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the and I'll give them that the cinnamon you can taste. I mean, I never smelled it. It never really hit my nose, but
Yeah.
it's on the damn label of the bottle, so it's in there somewhere. And
Yeah,
of the flavors, that is the one that if you're looking for it, you don't have to look too far. You'll find some, but it's not definitely not real forward. What is forward is that typical Blue Moon taste.
Mhm.
That real citrusy,
Mhm.
sweet taste that a Blue Moon has. And it's funny too because one of the guys commented in my review. I have to mention it. Cowbucks. He just commented. He said, "I drink my Blue Moon with my pinky in. Good day, sir." Because I said,
It's
all
a-
those guys that have to orange fruit their beer must drink their beer with their pinkies out like that. You know, if you fruit your beer, you probably drink your beer with your pinky out.
yeah.
Like that. So it was like, I drink mine with my pinky in. Good day, sir.
At least he was polite. Huh?
Exactly. That was a great comment, man. I love it. I love it, man. I love getting feedback like that. You know what I'm saying? It's great. Oh, and by the way, bums in the Q&A. Happy American Beer Day to everybody. A perfect day for a beer show.
Perfect day for a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
And a Pabst Blue Ribbon, of course.
Wow.
Only the fanciest.
Yeah.
But it is American Beer Day. I have no idea what that means really, but someone's calling it a holiday, so why
It
not?
means if you're American, drink beer, damn it.
Yeah. Now, should it? I think they spelled it wrong. Doesn't it start with an M?
Yeah,
American.
apostrophe M. American.
American.
American Beer Day.
Right. It's American Beer Day.
Uh,
I think they got that all wrong, man. They spelled it wrong. It's supposed to start with an M, but yeah, American Beer Day. So,
Wow.
and what did Bum say here? This
Said he
past
found a bomber of semi-class. Whoa, that's awesome.
yeah.
That'll put you on your butt, bum. Or that'll put you on your bum, bum.
Oh, see what
That's
he
a-
did there?
That's a. Have you ever had semi-class, Joe?
No.
Oh, it's a good. It's a really good. It's like an old ale.
which one?
Semi-class.
Yeah, I've
He
never.
found a bomber of it. Have you ever seen it in a bomber, Zach? Like a 22-ounce bottle of this stuff?
I've. Are we talking the one that?
The
Oh, who
Christmas
brews
beer or
it?
whatever.
They brew like 10 different winter like Santa beers, right?
No, this is semi-class. So it's that one bottle.
No, I don't think I've ever even heard of it.
Oh,
Well,
CHL.
yeah, I honestly have never heard of semi-class.
Oh, yeah. It is a brewery Schloss Eggenberg. This one. I'll show the screen here.
Yeah.
See. This one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
14% ABV. So you drink a bomber of that bum, you're going to be on your bum. You better have a nice big pile of snow to fall in. They brewed on the day after Christmas,
Yeah.
December
You know what?
6th. Yep.
Now that you're showing it to me, didn't I could swear, way back in the day, I think I had one of my fans, he mailed me a huge pack of beer from Germany.
Okay.
I think that beer was in there, or did I buy it?
I don't know. Made in Austria, 14%. The once strongest beer in the world. So yeah, there's a lot of beers more than 14% now, but
Oh yeah, you kidding me?
yeah, a bomber of 14% beer. Woo, man, you're gonna want Santa to come and give you a gift or something there.
Yeah, honestly though, I think I've had bombers of just as strong or pretty close.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you drink some imperial stouts and stuff. Yeah, you drink a bomber of a Russian imperial stout. You're at 12% sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've had a couple like that, and you drink one bomber of that, and it's like that's it. I'm not getting up until noon the next day.
But now that you mention it, though, yeah, I did. I think I am almost positive. I don't even know. Maybe I even have it. That's kind of messed up, isn't it?
I guess it's officially a Doppelbock. Yeah.
I bet you. I wonder if I've even reviewed that beer, or it might be in my storage right now of all my beers.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh,
I,
do you have all your beers? Are they in the storage unit?
yes, they are actually.
Man.
And
It's not an air-conditioned storage unit, is it?
no, it's not.
Oh.
But I did check on them. It's been okay. Let's see. When was it? July?
Okay.
Yeah. So it was just this past July that I checked on them. And I thought maybe a few bottles would be busted,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't believe it, man. They were all in pristine shape. So I can't wait to. Well, I'm really looking forward to, seeing once I get settled, well, how they aged. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Very
Uh,
quickly in a 130-degree storage unit in the
oh,
summer.
it's got to be hotter than that. I mean, it's got to be just
It's like going
smoking in
up in
that
your
bad boy.
attic in the summer,
Yeah.
just
So, well,
blazing.
we'll see. We'll see what happens to a beer. Actually, I packed them, um, and I don't know how the movers repacked them,
Mm-hmm.
but I packed them originally with a towel around them,
Okay.
and it perfectly protected them. So, I don't know. We'll see. I will damn sure make that disclaimer when I start
Yeah, this
sampling
was
a few of those bad boys.
this was aged in the Phoenix sunshine for a year.
Yeah. Oof. Oof. His son is brutal too. Bum says it's classified as barley wine style ale.
Yeah, that's weird. They Beer Advocate calls it a Doppelbock, so I
Yeah.
don't know. It's strong either way.
Either way.
14% is a strong beer.
Yeah. Either way.
Oh, speaking of
It's.
aged beers, we were cleaning out our office like a few weeks ago, and we found some Bud Light from January of 2014 in the storage room. So we put it in the fridge, and a couple of us tried it a week or so ago. Don't age Bud Light. It doesn't. 18-month-old Bud Light just doesn't do it.
Do you remember when they used to have a commercial a while back too with the who was it that had the skunky beer face commercial?
Oh, was that the
Was
Keystone
that
bitter beer face?
yeah, bitter beer face, yeah.
Yeah, that was Keystone, I think. Yeah.
Was it? And
Yeah.
yeah. So that'll make you get that face apparently, huh?
Well, it was just it wasn't skunky. It just had a really not good. Somebody's like, I'm not drinking it. You drink it, Mark. Go ahead, try it. We had like a
So let,
six-pack left over, and not good.
here I'm gonna share the screen here and let's this will be the sports portion of the show here. So and I was telling Zach beforehand that we coordinated this show with Fox very closely, and it starts at
This is
7 minutes.
the official pregame, fuck Joe Buck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What about the Joe D? Fuck Joe Buck.
Yeah.
Like an
Yeah.
asshole.
Screw Joe B. It's about Joe D, right?
Right?
Minus the millions of dollars, and
Yeah.
the good looks. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, baseball's on a budget
exactly.
of zero.
So who are you predicting, Zach?
Let's go Mets.
The Mets?
Let's go Mets. You can't. I just don't think you can shut Harvey Syndergaard. I think is the best out of all of them. I think Syndergaard just throws insane. And then you saw that last series that he came in as a reliever.
Yeah.
And you've got a starter that can come in relieve you,
Mm-hmm.
during game 2 or 4, and drop 100 miles an hour like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Like really even warmed up.
Yeah.
And,
He's on his game right now. Yeah, he is. He's in the zone.
the pitching lineup. You've got three of the three top pitchers in baseball are 1-2-3 punch.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of
And
like
then
when Atlanta had when Schmaltz, Glavine, and what's his name? That other guy,
Maddox.
Maddox. Yeah, that was kind of the
It's the
same
new
type of thing.
the big three, and
Yeah.
if Dickey wouldn't have went, where Dickey ended up, Toronto?
I don't know.
But a couple of years ago they had Dickey who threw that insane knuckleball.
Mm-hmm.
If they'd have kept him, they'd have had the 4 best pitchers in baseball.
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty. Who do you got, Mark?
I'm just gonna go with the Royals, just because. I've never been to a game. I've never been to a Mets game, but I've been to 3 Royals games in my life, so that's why I'm picking the Royals.
There you go.
I saw
Yeah.
George Brett play back in the day, if that counts for anything.
Yeah, I also have to go for the Royals. I'm wondering if the Mets, haven't shot their wad a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering if that pitching can continue. If they don't fall into one of
Kansas
those.
City's a good young team too, and they got an offense that's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm
Those
just
young kids are damn good.
they're just. I mean, they just keep plugging away. I
I didn't think they'd take Toronto. I thought Toronto, with all the trades they did, was just stacked. But
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely going to be good stuff. And like I said, it starts
Toronto's moving a
seven
little
seven
too.
minutes after we end this show. You can just continue your beer drinking and watch some hopefully some good baseball. I don't know what the schedule is. Do you know what the schedule is for the baseball? Let's see here.
No.
It's of course there's game one tonight. Is there another one tomorrow? Let me see.
It's probably. You got the debate tomorrow, so you can't have baseball. You can have.
There's a debate.
Yeah, there's a Republican debate
Debate.
tomorrow.
Oh, a Republican debate. Well, that don't matter. Who the hell wants to watch that?
So you got Thursday. We got the Matt Harvey fastball locator.
I'm trying to get to the. Let me see. Let me go to MLB here. Maybe they'll show the. No, they're not showing. What's up with that, man? Show the full score. They're not showing the. I had saw something earlier that said when it, the. Just kind of wanted to see the. Boy, you would think they would. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, the weather in Kansas City is 56 degrees right now. Looks like scattered showers. Just in case you're wondering. Man, all they talk about is game one. What's up? Guess they don't want to. Maybe the 28th. Is that why it's
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, it does look like there's a game tomorrow.
Okay. So there's probably a game today and tomorrow, and then
Friday and Saturday.
Friday, Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
If needed, yeah.
If needed, yeah. So you're going to have at least Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and then Tuesday and Wednesday if needed. Right? I would imagine you would. I don't think nobody's going to sweep anybody, are they? I mean, so you'll have at least Sunday. I mean,
I would think that they would get at least a game 5. Yeah.
So tomorrow it'll start the same time. You're seeing my time here if anybody's looking at this. So that's our time.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Phoenix, and so yeah, and then Friday the same time. Same time on Saturday. Sunday is an hour later.
Okay.
But that's also time change, right? So for the rest of the country.
That's right. Yeah, that'll be 8:00 Eastern time then. Once the clock changes.
I'll be on the real Mountain Time with Denver.
Mm-hmm.
So
you guys will be on the same time.
Then at that point I'll only be 2 hours behind you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm 3.
Yeah, you are 3. You'll be 2.
So yeah, and that follows true because then it's 6:07 p.m. on Tuesday and Wednesday if needed. So yeah, because I'm thinking their main concern is not a debate, but football. I'm thinking they do not want to go against the behemoth, and that's exactly what they're doing. So they're going to interfere with your high school football on Friday, with your college football. Well, not even all of it though, just some college football on Saturday.
And trick or treating. Now, come on.
And trick or treating, yes,
Saturday is Halloween.
So there'll be a lot more moms out there with the kids on Saturday,
Yeah.
right? That's what's going to happen. And then Sunday, I think everyone will have a chance to watch.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably go to church and pray first for their team. Everyone will be praying to their God
Uh-huh.
for their team to win, and then Tuesday and Wednesday, are free and clear of the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sunday though is absolutely going against it. That's
That's going to be
absolutely
game 5. That would be what? That would be game 5, wouldn't it? Yeah.
yeah. That and that's going to be that's going to crush football, I would imagine. So who's playing Sunday night?
I
Sunday
don't
night
know.
game. Let me see. Sunday night NFL, week 8. Let's see here. We'll figure it out here in a second. Oh, I
Sunday,
just
San Francisco and no, that's a late. That's
let's
a big
see.
game.
So it's
Eight
there it is.
o'clock.
There it is. Green Bay and Denver.
Ooh,
Oh,
that'd be two undefeated teams.
yes. That's the big game of the week, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Carolina's undefeated. Green Bay, Denver. Who else is undefeated? Are there only 3 teams undefeated? I think so.
Carolina,
Yeah.
Green Bay, Denver, Patriots.
Okay.
And
Yeah, Patriots. Did you go to the game last night, Joe?
no,
Okay.
no.
I thought maybe
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, Cincinnati's still undefeated. Atlanta's 6-1.
Woo.
Yeah, they're still.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and recap Week 7 of the NFL real quick. I'll just. Well, let me see here.
We did not have to see the Broncos play.
But Sunday is going to be a lot of people using 2 screens, I would think, because that's going to be interesting. Because if there's any baseball that people get into in this country is Game 5 of the World Series, for Christ's sake, depending on how it's going. I mean that.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's going to be a lot of, using that, flashback button, reverse button, whatever button it is on your remote.
Yeah.
That day. So
Green Bay is going to murder them.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I'm looking forward to that one. I mean, Denver's been winning a lot of games ugly, and I'm thinking that if they can keep that game ugly and their defense can play respectable. I mean, Green Bay's gotten lucky a couple of times actually to keep that undefeated streak going.
Yeah.
So here we got Seattle and San Francisco, and Seattle pulls it off. San Francisco just looks pathetic right now. What do you think, Mark? Did you see any of that, or?
And no, I didn't. But yeah, San Francisco's not playing too well this year.
Kaepernick is just terrible right now.
He's just god awful, isn't he?
The cockiest dude in the NFL has lost all of his confidence.
I mean, all of it. I mean, he's completely gone. I've seen him play here, of course, and yeah, he's just completely gone. And I'm wondering if he's been smacked around so much now that he's one of those QBs that's just gun shy now.
Well, I think he's pissed off something, and it looks like that offensive line just gets up and goes, well, "Go ahead."
Yeah.
And then they've had all those problems with Harbaugh, of course, and sent him off to Michigan. And yeah, I don't think they really could afford any of that stuff. I mean, but Seattle's coming back 3-4. Of course, I'm happy to see that Seattle has 4 losses because they're in our division with the Rams. But yeah, interesting. Then next you got Buffalo and Jacksonville. That was the game in London.
Yeah.
Pretty pathetic by Buffalo to let them win that game, right?
We
Buffalo
sure did send the best of the best over there, didn't we?
Yeah.
and we actually know someone who knows someone that went to the game.
Yeah.
In London.
I can't believe the Bills. Rex Ryan is the biggest idiot in all of sports. It seems like how he even let there be a quarterback controversy of, well, if EJ Emanuel plays well,
Yeah.
does everybody finally see that Tyrod Taylor is the man?
Oh, darn it. I got this darn thing auto started on my ass here.
Be game
But
ready.
in any case, so the Buffalo falls to Jacksonville 31-34. I didn't watch much of the game, of course. And Tampa Bay, what the hell's up with this, man? They let Washington, the same thing, and Washington did it, though. I mean, they came back and beat them. Kirk Cousins is looking pretty damn good there, man. I mean, for him to stay composed and with it and actually get that done for Washington is big. The uniforms look great. I don't know if you saw that game or even the review of it or whatever, but they looked really good.
I didn't see the game, but I'll take your word. Since you are the master of style, Joe.
Yeah, sure, of course. Well, they were wearing a throwback uniform.
Oh, okay.
And Washington looked really good.
Cool.
But some pretty
I
cool
think
uniforms.
Washington looks great. That kid threw for what, 4 touchdowns?
Yeah. Well, he has 3 touchdowns, 317 yards, 33 for 40.
Oh, he ran for a touchdown as well, though, right?
Did he have a rushing touchdown? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it says he. Yeah, I knew
he did. Yeah, okay.
I mean, that's a great game.
Yeah, no, he did. He came through for his team, man, and that's I heard some. What you call it? Some sound on Cousins on Mike and Mike. I listen. I'm a big listener of Mike and Mike, and he was pumped up even after the game, going to the locker room. A lot of people were saying going into that game, it was Kirk Cousins, and I forget the coach's name. He's at Gruden, right?
Okay. Yep.
But Kirk, he literally saved both their jobs with that game. Like, had they had a pathetic game, they were saying Gruden would have been, fired, and Kirk Cousins possibly would have been gone at the end of the year. So, yeah, he deserved to be pumped up. And what's going on with Jameis Winston, man?
Stupid ass.
So his total QBR is actually higher than Kirk Cousins, but Cousins had a.
But Tampa just finds ways to lose games.
Yeah, they are. Lovie Smith went down there, and man, they just haven't got it done.
Mm-hmm.
Have not got it done. On the other hand, you got Atlanta beating Tennessee, a bad Tennessee team though right now without their starting quarterback. I actually like that kid, that Mariota. And, what is he rumored to come back for next week?
I don't know, but he's a good guy. I mean, he seems like a good, pretty straight up, straight shooting guy. I think if he can stay healthy. I mean, it's the question for any player. If he can stay healthy, I think he'll probably have a good career because he seems like he's got his head screwed on straight. And
yeah.
Kind of does. Unlike Johnny Football there.
Oh my God, yeah. Johnny Football, dear God. But yeah, I haven't. I don't know much about that game, but I do know that Mariota was still on the sidelines, and I don't know who did they use for their quarterback in that game. Let me see here.
I watched a little bit of it, but
go to the summary of it. Oops, nope, don't want to do that. Darn it. Oh well. Score. Sorry. Yeah, you had Mettenberger. Yeah, Zach Mettenberger.
Okay. Yep.
Look at that QBR, 14.4. But he's 22 for 35, 187 yards, 2 interceptions. He had a sack.
I wonder if the quarterback rating isn't supposed to be what your jersey says on the back.
A quarterback rating should not be the same as the number on the back of your jersey. It should be
Yeah.
at least 5 times what you have on the back of your.
Yeah, Matt Ryan, man. I don't know. Didn't Atlanta give him a big contract too? Didn't he
Yeah,
get one of
they
those?
gave him a big contract last year, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And he's 49.3, man. You know, I'm sure they're expecting much better out of him. But
Yeah,
in any case, they are 6-1. That's
yeah,
damn
they
good record.
won. So yeah.
I mean, we'll get to those other ones later. So. But uh, yeah, you have New Orleans defeating Indianapolis, and that's a bad Indianapolis team, man, isn't it? Andrew Luck's just look at that QBR, 19.3, 2 interceptions,
Yeah.
23 for 44. I mean, he had 3 touchdowns, but man,
I
he's
think
just
his shoulder's still hurting him. Didn't he hurt his
yeah,
shoulder a few weeks ago? It looks like he was
yeah.
looked awful tentative throwing. So I think
That's
he's
what they're
suffering.
saying.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
Good Breeze.
Drew Brees is getting it done.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's still toughing through some of those injuries too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, New Orleans gets it
Drew
done.
Brees' biggest injury is that he has to play for the Saints.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, yeah.
I still am. I'm one of those Rams fans. That goes back to when New Orleans was in our division, and I've always hated the Saints. I just can't stand the Saints. But in any case, they are 3-4. I did see them get crushed by Arizona when they were here. So
Mm-hmm.
Drew Brees looked pathetic in that game. Arizona's defense was just all over his ass. So, but yeah, they took care of business this week, and if you're a Saints fan, that's good news for you. Minnesota taking care of business over there in Detroit. Once again, Detroit. Matt Stafford, he's got 38 QBR here, 2 touchdowns,
He is so
18
up
for
and down.
26. You just never know what you're going to get out of that guy.
Yeah.
Well, it's like last week he lit it up.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Now Minnesota, I don't know too much about these two teams other than that. I've seen Detroit play once, but it wasn't this year, of course. But yeah, I don't know too much about these two teams.
So yeah, just
I don't know much about them other than Minnesota letting go of what's that guy's name? They let go of that defensive end to Carolina. He's just tearing it up over there. He's really motivating that defense of Carolina.
Detroit also lost Nottingham Sue.
Yeah, they lost, but I don't know, man. Well, I get, we'll get to that game for sure, but yeah, we'll get to that game. But I think Detroit feels like they're kind of happy to let him go. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of a problem in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys. Great talent on the field and problem in the locker room.
Yep.
And Pittsburgh right here falling to Kansas City. Mark, I don't know, is this the game you watch?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. Yeah.
Hey, Greg, how you doing, man?
Hey, this is Greg. Hey, Greg.
We're giving a quick rundown of Week 7, the NFL. But Pittsburgh's still 4-3. I mean, I think they're doing okay for, having 2 quarterbacks go down. I knew sooner or later that was going to happen with Mike Vick. I kept telling people, man, he's just made glass. That guy. I mean,
he's had a lot of injuries, and everybody just waiting for Roethlisberger to come back. Maybe next week or the week after, I think is what they're saying.
This week.
Yeah, there was a lot of Roethlisberger saying he was coming in this week. So we'll see. Week 8 could be something different. Alex Smith, he's kind of up or down. You don't know what you're gonna get with him. For Kansas City, that's another one of those teams that just kind of, sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. And this year, with a 2-5 record, they haven't been showing up too much.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
know, and this is the game, of course, that somebody watched that game, right? Somebody
Yeah.
watched that game right here. But we have the same problems. Nick Foles is kind of hit or miss, but
Mhm.
thank God for Todd Gurley, Tavon Austin. I mean, Austin didn't have a great game this week, but Gurley, man, he's just tearing it up. I mean, he's just running over people.
It's nice to see him do well because he had a injury-plagued, shortened career at Georgia, and he seemed like a good guy. Obviously,
Mm,
super talented. So
mm. And McCown went down in this game. Kind of a weird play. He fell and then got up, and what was it, his shoulder or something he was complaining about, and Manziel actually came in. At that point, he couldn't do too much for them, but I think they're saying Josh McCown is still hurt, and Johnny might be, they might have to be turning to Johnny this week. So we'll see if they
Johnny Football.
bring in old Johnny Football. We'll see. But the Rams got it done. We're back at 500. So in Cleveland Browns fans, a dog pound there. They're at 2-5. So uh, who is your team there, Greg?
I don't have one, guys. I'm not into it.
Oh, okay. And now this one here, right here, I was incredibly surprised with this one, man. Tannehill just tore it up in this one, man. That QBR is 94.2 right now. He
That's
just
pretty good.
absolutely tore it up. 18 for 18, 282 yards, 4 touchdowns. And if you had Tannehill picked for this week as your quarterback, you got a lot of points off that guy.
Yeah, I didn't.
And did you watch? Did you happen to watch the HBO special with the Texans this year?
No, I don't get HBO, but I heard you were saying it was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty good, and their coach actually got me fired up. Everything sounded good, man. But you don't really know. And
Mm-hmm.
right now, their 2-5 record is telling you everything you need to know. I mean, Miami was up 44-0 at one point. It was pretty pathetic. To let a team score basically 41 points on you in the first half, that's saying something about their defense. Their big star didn't even show up. I mean, it was pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
I forget his name all of a sudden. His name leaving me from the Texans. Their big star on defense. But in any case, they got blown out of the water. Now they did come back and make it respectable in the second half. They got the 26 points, but man, the Texans are sure hurting. And that same coach that we saw on HBO special, he might he might get let go if they keep up this performance. So they fell to Miami, and actually I should have talked about it a little more, but Miami letting go of their coach, and that's the second. This is the second game with their interim coach, right? And
Mm-hmm.
he's really getting them fired up. I heard that he's going to some old school high school type stuff with them,
Huh.
rearranging the locker room. Really involved with the guys. He geared the defense more towards the guy that Zach just talked about, and kept him happy. And their defense is playing a lot better, and so's the offense. So we'll see. Time will tell. I think their next game is at the Patriots, or they have Patriots at home, but we'll see how they do. Their schedule definitely gets tougher. Uh, this was a disappointing game for me. I watched this one. I was a Jets fan there on this game. I love to hate the Patriots, man. But I still can't stand the Patriots from that Super Bowl we played with them and that damn kicker stole the damn game. That really pissed me off. Um, but the Jets fall to New England 23-30. The Jets had a chance to win that game legitimately, man.
Hmm.
And
Brady, damn good for you, Joe.
oh man, Brady had a hell of a game. He really did. You know,
When you're the leading rusher as well, like, and you throw 50 passes plus,
yeah, yeah,
it's ridiculous.
he had 4 carries, 15 yards, 1 touchdown rushing. So I mean, he had that one quarterback sneak and he jumped over the pile.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
He's willing to do it,
yeah,
and now he's got this year to go. All right, well, Manning ain't showing up, but guess who's still here? You
yeah,
guys want to talk about who's? Well, and they're saying, with this year, Brady's approaching more and more records.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. He is. Yeah, it's
Well,
Manny's still getting it done. I mean, we'll see. This is a big game coming up this Sunday night. But he's still getting it done. You can definitely see where Manning is on the decline, and Brady's still right there, man. What is he?
Breeze is.
37 now, right?
They say Breeze is on track to break Manning's single season record by over 200 yards.
Hmm. Yeah,
Oh, Breeze is.
Yeah.
This is one team, and I haven't been watching them as closely as I should, but I think they're flying under the radar right now. Oakland, 37-29 over San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
I mean they're 3-3 right now, man. I mean they're putting together some wins quietly.
Yeah.
I mean they're Oakland's one of those teams. Their fan base is just so diehard. And I think the NFL's better when Oakland is good. You know what I'm saying? You get back to the old '70s and '80s Raiders, and I think the NFL's better when the Raiders are good.
Mm-hmm.
You Phillip Rivers is still a pretty good quarterback. He had 2 interceptions in this game. His QBR pretty bad right now, but. I don't know if that's just for this game or what. I don't know much about Derek Carr. I've not kept up with him at all. But his QBR, I would imagine that's got to be just for the game, huh?
Yeah, I would
this
think
game.
so. Yeah, well,
Because the Phillip
24 to
Rivers.
31. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they compile the QBR, but that's pretty. 24 to 31 is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's like 90%.
Yeah, he's 91.2% right here. So, but I'm keeping my eye on Oakland, man. I'm really keeping my eye on them. I think that they might be able to do something this year. We'll see. But they're at 500. And Dallas, New York finally gets over that hump, man. They hadn't beat Dallas since 2012.
Well, but how much of Dallas did they really beat?
Well,
That's the thing.
they beat them, man. That's all that matters. That's a huge rivalry game right there, Dallas and New York. I mean that they beat the team that's out there. That's all that matters. Somehow Manning gets it done. I don't know about that guy, man. He's got 2 Super Bowls, but you're always wondering like, what kind of quarterback is this guy?
I think he's a pretty good quarterback. He's having a little bit of an off year this year, I think, overall.
Yeah.
He still looks like he's 20, though. I mean, he still looks like he just got out of college. He's still definitely got that baby face going on.
The Dallas rushing's actually looking pretty good. Darren McFadden, of course, I watched part of this game and was a huge Giant fan for this game. I love to hate on Dallas in the Patriots, but Darren McFadden actually looked pretty damn good in this game. So I did watch part of this. Well, most of it, I guess, I watched. In between beers and being kind of hammered. But this Carolina and Philly, Carolina takes care of business over there at home. against Philly, 27-16. Carolina's one of those undefeated teams, man.
Mm-hmm.
Getting it done. Cam Newton looks good, man. He's just. I've seen Cam Newton in person. He played here in Phoenix, I think, last year.
Mm-hmm.
Or, and I mean he is a big man.
Mm-hmm.
For a quarterback. He's easily. I've seen Big Ben. I've seen some of the other big quarterbacks. And some of them are just tall. Big Ben's a big presence as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But good God, man, Cam Newton, he is just huge when you see him in person. He's something else. But they take care of business. Carolina's still undefeated. I wish they had their defense listed here. Oh, they do. Let's see. What's that? Who's that guy they got? Let's see. Allen. Jared Allen. That's who Carolina got from Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
He's really firing up their defense, man. He really is. You know, I can't remember why they let him go, but I think that was a mistake. And then, of course, we have last night's game. Arizona taking care of business against Baltimore. 1-6. I mean, what else do I need to say about Baltimore? Joe Flacco is, looking like a Flacco. I mean, what can you say, man?
Well, they have the running game. They've always had a running game. Now Baltimore has nobody running.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Skyler.
How's it going, guys?
Hey,
Skyler, what's up, man?
Nothing much.
Hey, I got a question for you, Skyler.
Go ahead.
How far are you away from Freeport?
Freeport? Probably. I'm gonna have to check on that because
if I was driving from Freeport to Austin, how would I get to your place?
Freeport.
Are you near Austin? I thought you were near San Antonio.
No, I'm near Galveston.
Galveston. Okay. Because I'm going to be down there in a few weeks, actually.
Okay, going from Yeah, I see. It's near the wildlife refuge over there.
Yeah, I've got some family down there. I'm gonna visit for a day or so, and we're going to Austin for a few days for a family reunion. So
that's about an hour down the road from here.
Okay, all right. I'll shoot you an email and let you know what our schedule is. That'd be kind of cool to stop by and meet up with you.
Mark will drink all your beer.
Yeah, well, Zach can testify.
Is
my clock on the wall yet, Zach? Come on. The only guy to do 10-ounce samplers for every beer on tap.
Mark and myself are the only ones that ever do it.
Yeah.
It was 160 ounces of beer, and probably 6 of those beers were 8+%.
Yeah. Well, I felt it the next morning. That's for sure. It was good. It was good. I finished up by 5 or 6 in the afternoon instead of evening, because I would have been. I would have finished up at 10 o'clock. I would have been done.
You just kept eating pizza and fries. And fries.
That was my savior. Pizza and fries.
Hey, Bum had a comment here, man. Let's see. Due to Arizona not observing daylight savings time, is the show going to start an hour early my time zone next week? Man, I don't know how that stuff works. How does that work?
Will it go to Colorado time, or will you go to?
Yeah, we go to Mountain. Well, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll go.
You guys fall back our time.
Yes, we're gonna fall back.
Because right now you're on California. California is the same time as you, and a week you'll be the same time as Colorado.
Yeah, we're the only
ones. It'll be like it used to.
Yeah.
It won't change at all. Because it'll be just how it was when you were in Quirky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Skyler, I've been meaning to get in touch with you. You have any interest in coming up and brewing a collab batch for Collaboration Fest in March?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It's I'll text you or something the details.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We're allowed to do one in-state collab and one out-of-state collab, so.
All right. Yeah, just shoot me the details later, and we could definitely do that.
Cool, man. I'll talk with you. I actually got to get going, but I'll talk with all you guys later.
Okay, man.
See you, Zach. Thank you, man.
Yeah, I think this is the time of year when I get an extra hour of sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Fall back. So you'll just come on at 5 o'clock your time once you fall back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll still be 7 Eastern. So we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have to change. Joe's the one that's got to change.
I actually do. Yeah, it's kind of ironic.
He gets an extra hour of sleep.
I get an extra hour of sleep, yeah, because I know when you guys spring forward, it's hard on me because then I got to sacrifice that hour again.
Yeah.
That's a hard adjustment.
Yeah,
But
sacrifice has to be made for share beer now.
exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's all about priorities.
Yeah, it's all about the priorities, man. Hey, real quick before we have to go, I wanted to talk about really quick. This is a, there's still a gaming side of me. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to talk about this beer really quick. Fallout 4 beer, right? It's from Carlsberg. You got to be in Europe to get it, right? But they are coming out with a beer, and what sucks about this one is that you can order it on Amazon if you're over there, you know.
Huh. Fallout 4. Are you looking for Fallout 4, Skylar? Are you a gamer?
Yes, I'm looking very much forward to spending the next 3 months of my life that whole thing again. I warned my wife as soon as I hit pre-order. I was like, you know what this means, right? And she's like, yes, I understand.
It's going to be a Fallout widow for a while.
Yeah.
Yes, a Fallout Widow, exactly.
The commercials look good. I mean, they look pretty awesome. I mean, hopefully the game lives up to the commercial, I guess. Huh?
This is something also cool. Ben & Jerry's teams up with New Belgium for a beer-flavored ice cream.
Oh.
When you read this, okay, it's a salted caramel brownie ale ice cream, and likewise on the New Belgium side, they're coming out with the salty caramel brown ale.
Ooh, well, that would be good for like a beer float right there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to put these two together, right? Like that's
the whole deal.
That is pretty cool.
I wonder if that's going to show up here. If it does, because we get Ben & Jerry's is everywhere, so we'll probably be good there. That's in November, huh? Okay.
In November. So they're due to hit in November. So that is something I really wanted to get out there. Cool. Because that is, I think that is pretty cool. Ben & Jerry's makes some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you can get the beer and the ice cream and sample those at the same time, man, that would be pretty damn cool.
Yeah, that's a win.
That's an automatic beer float pairing right there.
Oh
right?
yeah.
I mean,
No
you got to do that. You got to sample each one separate and then put them together. And then if you can find the if you could find the what was that brownie Oreo?
Oh, the brownie batter Oreos?
Yes. And then you gotta dunk it, right? You gotta dunk it.
And
you know?
Brownie ice cream beer float. Yeah.
Yes.
That would be
Hey, real quick, I'll put out a question to Skylar really quick. What's your favorite beer that everyone hates? And what's everyone's favorite beer that you hate?
All right, this is a great question. I can tell you right off the bat which beer that I personally hate, but everyone loves it, and so I have to keep brewing it, or else people get pissed at me.
Okay.
It's a watermelon wheat beer. It's our Lafitte's wheat ale with watermelon flavoring in it. It's the only beer that we make with just fake flavoring, because with watermelon it's hard to get real watermelon flavor in a beer. So I did it as kind of a joke, and people freaking go nuts over it.
You're like, damn.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
And then a beer that I love that people hate. I haven't really, not to sound cocky, I haven't released a beer that people don't like yet, but yeah, I can't think of
Probably
one.
one that you like a lot that people are maybe like, but maybe didn't sell as much as you think it would, based on how much you like it.
No, because all the ones that I don't think are gonna sell well end up selling the best. Uh, like
Yeah.
Argosa. Argosa's like the most popular damn beer we sell in the tap room, and I did it as like again almost a joke, like not thinking that people would be into like a sour, salty wheat beer, but people freak out over it, and we can't brew enough of it.
You know what that says, Skylar? That says two things. It says something about your judgment, and it says something about your taste, right? Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So it says something about your judgment and your skill, right? That's what I meant to say. So it's like, if your skills weren't so damn good, your judgment wouldn't be off. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
yeah. I don't. I try not to let like personal bias get in the way, and I just, at this point, I just brew crazy stuff, and hope people like it.
Yeah. Well, that's a good way to approach things, because you're probably you're doing a good job of brewing. So if you come up with a good recipe, even if you don't like it, it's well brewed, so people have a good chance of at least trying it and enjoying it. Yeah.
So we'll go out on you, Mark. What's your favorite beer that that people hate, and then likewise the beer you hate that just a lot of people love?
Well, I'm kind of a hophead, so I'm gonna have to just go for a super like bitter beer. I mean, Ruination is kind of like the standard classic super bitter beer that's available everywhere, and I love it. But most people don't like it just because it's so bitter. And then a beer I hate that people love, uh, just a basic macro beer. I mean yeah, yeah. I think that's it. Or a
Sure.
real what's that? A really strong smoke beer. I can't think of I don't mind mild smoke beer, but like a really strong Rausch beer, or it's like you're drinking liquid smoke.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
And if people are into
that's when
that,
you know
love
they
it.
did it wrong.
Yeah, yeah. No, I just can't get my palate around a super strong smoke beer. So that's probably one. But I am drinking a chili beer. Have you had this one, Skylar? Monday Night Brewing Serrano Eye Patch Ale.
No, I haven't, but I've brewed with Serranos before, but I've never actually. What brewing company is that?
Monday Night Brewing out of Atlanta.
Haven't. They
It's a
don't distribute down here. I'll have to.
Yeah, it's a nice. It's their single IPA
Mhm.
with Serrano, so it's got some nice flavor, but and a little bit of that roasty flavor, but no heat. So it's just
Okay, so it
nice.
doesn't have much of a like spice to it.
Mm-mm. Just
Okay.
a tiny bit, but it's like a perfect barbecue beer. I mean,
Yeah.
this just goes great with anything barbecue.
Yeah. Serranos have a lot of really good flavor that I actually kind of like in a beer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can imagine that's tasty.
pretty flavorful, but not real spicy. But yeah, but smoke beers, mild smoke
I
beers
can.
is fine. But some of the like that what's that? Chama River Brewing, Joe, in Albuquerque. They had a
Hmm.
smoke beer. I had like 4 or 5 years ago when we were there. Oh my gosh, it was everybody's like, "Oh, this is so good," and I'm like, "This tastes like liquid smoke." I'm sorry, I just can't.
Yeah.
I just can't drink liquid smoke.
Well, and then there's two different ways that smoke beers go. You have beers that are wood smoky, and then
Hmm.
beers that are meat smoky. And
Yeah.
smoky beers are a huge category that is a lot like a pumpkin beer category. It's like you have spicy pumpkin,
Hmm.
and then you've got pumpkin, and those are two very different things. The smoky kind of meaty kind of beers I really dig, and those seem to be foreign. Um, they seem to be mostly overseas. But also likewise, the really good wood smoky beers are like from like Netherlands or some crap, right? It
Hmm.
seems like they're from like up near like that part of the world, right? It just seems
Yeah.
like
I guess it's kind of
Norway or
originated
something.
in Germany, right? Skylar, was that
Hmm.
kind of a smoked malt? Yeah. but I
The
think
smoky, meaty beers are kind of Germany area, but the ones that are more woody are definitely from up there, like Norway and Holland and so forth.
Okay. I know. Well, Stone makes a smoked porter, that's a mild smoke flavor, and that's just a good, pretty solid drinkable porter. You know,
I know for me, everybody knows mine, right? The one that I love, and it's growing by masses. I mean, we have a nation behind me. Limerita, baby.
Yeah, Rita Nation.
We're the Dallas Cowboys of beer. Of adult beverages, man. Yeah, we're the Dallas Cowboys. We're the ones they love to hate.
Yeah.
Rita Nation, baby. Dominating.
Depends on your definition, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So we managed to get Limerita, on the show again. So that's yeah,
Pour it over bananas, and it's even better.
exactly. Yeah, aged in banana barrels.
Well, that's what we need to do. We need to do a search on all the Share Beer episodes to see what percentage mention Limerita and bananas in the same show. It's got to be over 90%.
It's been high.
Bananas have been there for a long time. Limerita is a recent addition, probably in the last couple of years.
Yeah. So that's fun. All right, guys, enjoy your baseball. Enjoy your wings today. Yeah. And thanks, Skylar, for jumping in, man. I appreciate it. And Greg, too. Thanks. Good seeing Greg again. Sorry that he got during our NFL portion of the show, but that's something I really want to do. It makes all the sense in the world. We have a show on Tuesday, and NFL is the biggest thing in this damn country, man. Come on. And, so it just seems kind of ridiculous not to have a week by week rundown.
Yeah.
It definitely goes with beer. What else do people do on Sunday? But
I drink beer on Sunday. Is your tasting room open on Sundays, Skylar?
Yes.
Cool. All right. I'll send you a message or whatever. I'm going to find out where you're at and see if I can maybe stop by there in a couple Sundays from now.
All right,
I know that there's some breweries over here that just go nuts because people are just like, why don't you show more NFL? And they're like, we're not a sports bar.
You're supposed to come enjoy beer and talk to people.
I'm like that too, but it's funny. Our owner, he anytime there's a game on, he's like, "Oh, put all the TVs to the football game," and everyone there is like, "Why are we watching football?"
Yeah, exactly. We're drinking good beer. We just want to enjoy and talk to each other about it. Yeah. Cool.
So, yeah, very good. Okay, guys, we'll see you, man. Peace out.
See ya. Take care.